Imagine standing on the brink of disaster, with everything you hold dear threatened by overwhelming odds. This was the reality for Themistocles, the ancient Greek general who faced the Persian Empire's invasion with Athens on the verge of destruction. Instead of succumbing to despair, he seized the opportunity to turn the tide of history. By transforming a dire situation into a strategic advantage, Themistocles exemplified how adversity can be our greatest teacher. If you're inspired by stories of resilience and personal growth, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights and strategies on overcoming life's challenges. Let's delve into how embracing adversity can uncover hidden strengths and forge our path to greatness. Number 1. Obstacles as opportunities. Life is a journey marked by a myriad of challenges, and while these obstacles often appear as unwelcome disruptions, they carry the potential to be transformative experiences. By examining how obstacles can act as opportunities, we can better understand their role in our personal development and growth. This perspective, deeply rooted in ancient philosophy, particularly Stoicism, suggests that the very challenges we face can become powerful tools for cultivating virtues and achieving personal advancement. The Stoics, including influential philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, offered profound insights into the nature of adversity. They believed that while external events are beyond our control, our responses to these events are entirely within our power. This philosophical standpoint reframes obstacles not as mere hindrances, but as valuable opportunities for self-improvement and inner growth. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, encapsulates this idea with his observation, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This suggests that obstacles are not only challenges, but can also be pathways to greater action and progress. Epictetus, another notable Stoic philosopher, provides a compelling example of this perspective. Born into slavery, Epictetus faced numerous hardships that many would consider severe injustices. However, rather than seeing his situation as a mere misfortune, he perceived it as an opportunity to develop his philosophical understanding and teach others about resilience and inner freedom. According to Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This belief emphasizes that our responses to difficulties shape our character and growth more than the difficulties themselves. Epictetus's teachings highlight how obstacles, when approached with the right mindset, can become catalysts for profound personal and philosophical development. Similarly, the life of Socrates, one of history's most revered philosophers, exemplifies how adversity can be harnessed for greater purpose. Socrates faced a significant obstacle when he was sentenced to death by drinking poison. While this outcome was perceived as a grave injustice by many, Socrates used his final moments not as a mere end, but as a stage to reinforce his philosophical principles. His calm acceptance of his fate and his continued engagement in philosophical dialogue during his trial and execution showcase how even the most severe challenges can provide a platform for demonstrating and solidifying one's values and teachings. Socrates' ability to turn his impending death into a profound lesson on virtue and integrity illustrates the transformative potential of obstacles. The concept that obstacles can be opportunities extends beyond ancient philosophy and resonates with modern psychological theories. The idea of post-traumatic growth, for instance, suggests that individuals who face and overcome significant adversity often experience notable personal development and increased psychological resilience. This contemporary perspective aligns with the ancient view that challenges, while difficult, can lead to meaningful growth and transformation. This alignment between historical wisdom and modern psychological insights underscores the enduring relevance of viewing obstacles as opportunities. In practical terms, embracing the idea that obstacles are opportunities involves a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as mere impediments, we can approach them with curiosity and openness, seeking to learn and grow from the experience. This mindset transforms our approach to difficulties, allowing us to see them as chances for enhancing our problem-solving skills, building resilience, refining our goals, and fostering personal development. Obstacles, when perceived as opportunities, prompt us to develop and apply critical skills. For instance, overcoming challenges often requires innovative problem-solving and creative thinking. As we navigate difficulties, we are compelled to find new solutions and adapt our strategies. This process of innovation and adaptation enhances our problem-solving abilities and encourages us to think outside the box. Furthermore, facing and overcoming obstacles builds resilience, a crucial trait for enduring life's uncertainties and setbacks. Each challenge surmounted strengthens our capacity to handle future difficulties with greater confidence and composure. This resilience is not merely about enduring hardship, but about emerging from it with increased strength and determination. Obstacles also provide opportunities for re-evaluating and refining our goals and priorities. When confronted with difficulties, we often gain clarity on what truly matters to us and adjust our goals accordingly. This process of reflection and realignment helps us focus on our core values and aspirations, ensuring that our efforts are directed towards what is most meaningful to us. Moreover, the experience of overcoming obstacles fosters significant personal growth. As we face challenges, we develop new skills, gain valuable insights, and learn important lessons that contribute to our overall development. This growth is a natural outcome of dealing with difficulties and can lead to enhanced self-awareness and personal transformation. The idea that obstacles can serve as opportunities is a powerful concept with deep roots in ancient philosophy and modern psychology. By adopting a mindset that views challenges as chances for growth, we can transform our approach to adversity and harness its potential to propel us forward. The wisdom of the Stoics, exemplified by figures like Epictetus and Socrates, provides valuable guidance on how to navigate obstacles with resilience and purpose. Embracing this perspective allows us to turn obstacles into catalysts for personal development, enhancing our problem-solving skills, building resilience, refining our goals, and fostering overall growth. Through this lens, obstacles are not mere roadblocks, but vital elements of our journey towards self-improvement and fulfillment. Number 2. The Stoic perspective. Stoicism offers a distinctive and powerful framework for dealing with adversity by emphasizing the distinction between what we can and cannot control. According to Stoic thought, while external events and circumstances are beyond our control, our responses to these events are entirely within our grasp. This fundamental principle transforms how we approach challenges, encouraging us to use difficulties as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea that we should focus on managing our internal responses rather than trying to change external conditions. This perspective is vividly expressed by Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, whose writings in Meditations provide insight into this approach. He reflects, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Marcus Aurelius faced numerous trials, including political strife, wars, and personal loss, yet he remained grounded by this Stoic principle. His emphasis on internal control suggests that strength and tranquility come from mastering our own thoughts and attitudes, rather than attempting to control the uncontrollable world around us. Another key Stoic philosopher, Seneca, also provides valuable insights into the Stoic approach to adversity. In his essay On the Shortness of Life, Seneca discusses the nature of difficulties and their role in strengthening our character. He asserts, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This analogy likens the experience of adversity to physical training, suggesting that just as exercise builds physical strength, facing challenges enhances our mental and emotional resilience. Seneca's writings encourage us to view adversity as a form of training for our character, where the trials we face become opportunities to develop virtues like courage, patience, and perseverance. Cleanthes, a successor to Zeno and another influential Stoic, provides a perspective on accepting the natural order of the universe. In his hymn to Zeus, Cleanthes writes, "Lead me, O Zeus, and thou, O destiny, wherever I am assigned by you, I shall follow without hesitation." This prayer embodies the Stoic acceptance of fate and the rational order governing the universe. Cleanthes' perspective emphasizes that by accepting the inevitability of challenges and aligning ourselves with this rational order, we can approach adversity with serenity and purpose. His teachings highlight that the acceptance of what we cannot change, combined with a focus on our internal responses, allows us to handle difficulties with greater composure and effectiveness. Musonius Rufus, a Stoic philosopher known for his practical approach, also contributes to this perspective. Musonius Rufus, who was a teacher of Epictetus, emphasized the importance of enduring hardships with virtue. His writings suggest that true wisdom involves handling life's adversities while adhering to Stoic principles. Musonius Rufus believed that challenges serve as a proving ground for our ability to live virtuously. His approach underscores the idea that adversity is an opportunity to practice and embody Stoic virtues, turning difficulties into lessons in ethical and personal development. The Stoic perspective teaches that adversity should be viewed through the lens of what can be controlled, our attitudes and responses, rather than what is beyond our influence. By focusing on our internal state, we can navigate challenges with greater resilience and purpose. This approach encourages us to embrace difficulties as opportunities for growth, using them to develop our character and strengthen our adherence to Stoic virtues. In practical terms, adopting the Stoic perspective involves several key practices. First, it requires cultivating awareness of our internal responses to external events. By observing how we react to challenges, we can gain insight into our patterns of thought and emotional responses. This self-awareness enables us to consciously choose how we respond to adversity, aligning our reactions with our values and Stoic principles. Second, the Stoic perspective advocates for the acceptance of what cannot be changed. This acceptance is not about passivity, but about recognizing the limits of our control. By accepting external circumstances as they are, we free ourselves from the frustration of trying to change what is beyond our reach and instead focus our energy on what we can influence, our attitudes and actions. This approach helps maintain a sense of inner peace and clarity, even in the face of significant challenges. Third, the Stoic perspective emphasizes the cultivation of virtues such as courage, wisdom, and justice. By viewing adversity as a chance to practice these virtues, we turn obstacles into opportunities for personal and moral growth. The Stoic focus on virtue provides a framework for handling challenges with integrity and purpose, transforming adversity from a source of stress into a catalyst for self-improvement. The Stoic perspective on adversity offers a powerful approach to dealing with life's challenges by focusing on our internal responses and attitudes. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Cleanthes, and Musonius Rufus provide valuable guidance on how to navigate difficulties with resilience, acceptance, and a commitment to personal growth. By adopting this perspective, we can transform obstacles into opportunities for cultivating inner strength and virtue, using adversity as a means to enhance our character and live more purposefully. Number 3. Courage in adversity. Courage, from a Stoic perspective, is a multifaceted virtue that encompasses not just bravery in the face of physical danger, but also moral fortitude and resilience in the face of various trials. Ancient examples vividly illustrate this virtue, showcasing how leaders and individuals embodied courage when confronted with severe challenges. One of the most notable examples of courage is Leonidas the Most, the king of Sparta, renowned for his leadership during the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BCE. Facing the immense Persian army led by King Xerxes, Leonidas and his 300 Spartan warriors, alongside a small contingent of Greek allies, chose to make a heroic stand at the narrow pass of Thermopylae. Despite the overwhelming odds and the certainty of being outnumbered, Leonidas's courage was exemplified by his commitment to defending his homeland. His resolve to stand firm and fight to the last man reflects the Stoic principle of maintaining one's stance in the face of insurmountable odds. Leonidas's actions were not merely about physical bravery, but also about a deeper sense of duty and moral courage, making his stand a lasting symbol of heroism. Another powerful example of courage is Antigone, the protagonist of Sophocles' tragedy. Antigone's courage was manifest in her defiance of King Creon's decree that prohibited the burial of her brother Polynices. Despite the threat of death, she chose to honor her familial and religious obligations over the king's edict. Her famous line, "I was born to join in love, not in hate," underscores her unwavering commitment to her values and duties, even in the face of severe consequences. Antigone's courage illustrates the Stoic ideal of standing firm in one's convictions and moral duties, regardless of the personal risk involved. Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general, provides another compelling example of courage. Hannibal's audacious tactics during the Second Punic War, particularly his famous crossing of the Alps with his army, showcased his strategic brilliance and determination. Facing immense logistical challenges and treacherous terrain, Hannibal's ability to lead his troops through such adversity demonstrated not only military courage, but also strategic foresight and resilience. His bold and daring strategies in the face of significant challenges embody the Stoic virtue of courage as the resolve to pursue one's goals despite substantial obstacles. The Roman general Scipio Africanus also exemplifies courage, especially through his decisive role in the Second Punic War. Scipio's leadership during the Battle of Zama in 202 BCE, where he defeated Hannibal, underscores his strategic courage. Facing one of history's most formidable military tacticians, Scipio's ability to overcome Hannibal's experienced forces through innovative tactics and steadfast leadership highlights the Stoic virtue of courage. His actions reflect the ability to confront challenges with determination and strategic insight, exemplifying courage in a high-stakes context. Demosthenes, the Athenian orator and statesman, offers another example of courage through his relentless efforts to defend Athens against Macedonian dominance. Despite personal challenges such as his initial speech impediment and the political and military setbacks faced by Athens, Demosthenes' courage was evident in his determination to inspire and mobilize his fellow citizens. His oratory and advocacy for Athenian resistance demonstrate the Stoic courage of standing up for one's beliefs and taking action despite considerable risks and difficulties. Arminius Hermann, the chieftain of the Cherushi tribe, exemplifies courage in resisting Roman domination. His successful revolt against the Roman Empire in the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest in 9 CE illustrates his bravery and tactical acumen. Arminius's ability to unite various Germanic tribes and defeat the Roman legions underscores his courage in defending his people's freedom against a powerful adversary. His leadership in this crucial battle reflects the Stoic virtue of confronting adversity with resolute determination and strategic insight. Finally, Alexander the Great provides a comprehensive example of courage through his ambitious military campaigns. His crossing of the Hellespont and subsequent conquests, including the notable Battle of Gaugamela against the Persian Empire, showcase his strategic audacity and leadership. Alexander's courage involved not just battlefield prowess, but also the ability to inspire and lead his troops through daunting campaigns and logistical challenges. His determination to achieve his objectives despite formidable obstacles demonstrates the Stoic ideal of courage as a combination of bravery, strategic insight, and unwavering resolve. The virtue of courage, as seen through the lens of Stoicism, involves not just physical bravery, but also moral and strategic resilience. The examples of Leonidas I, Antigone, Hannibal Barca, Scipio Africanus, Demosthenes, Arminius, and Alexander the Great illustrate various facets of courage, ranging from heroic stands and strategic brilliance to moral integrity and leadership under pressure. These historical figures exemplify how courage in adversity encompasses both the strength to face immediate challenges and the resolve to uphold one's principles and values in the face of significant obstacles. Number 4. Discipline. Discipline is central to Stoic philosophy, reflecting the idea that mastery over oneself is crucial for navigating life's challenges effectively. It's about controlling one's desires and responses, which allows for a steady and purposeful path through adversity. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, eloquently captures this in his Meditations. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This highlights the Stoic belief that obstacles are not merely hurdles, but opportunities for growth when approached with discipline. By maintaining control over our reactions and actions, we transform challenges into pathways for advancement. Cato the Younger serves as a notable example of disciplined adherence to Stoic principles. His steadfast commitment to his values, even when faced with political and personal threats, demonstrates the strength of disciplined resolve. Cato's refusal to accept Julius Caesar's dominance and his ultimate choice to end his life rather than submit to what he saw as tyranny reflect a profound dedication to his principles, underscoring how discipline in living by one's values can define a person's legacy. Seneca, another key Stoic philosopher, provides practical wisdom on the role of discipline. His writings, including letters to Lucilius, focus on self-control and the regulation of one's responses. Despite his challenging position as advisor to Emperor Nero, Seneca exemplified disciplined thought and action. His ability to remain calm and rational amidst political upheaval showcases how discipline can offer stability and clarity, even in chaotic environments. Another compelling figure is the Roman general and statesman Gaius Octavius, known as Augustus Caesar. Although he rose to power through complex political maneuvers, Augustus's disciplined approach to leadership and governance was instrumental in transforming Rome from a republic into an empire. His focus on restructuring the military and administrative systems demonstrates how disciplined strategy and control can lead to significant and lasting achievements. Through these historical examples, it is clear that discipline is more than a personal trait. It is a critical force that enables individuals to face and overcome adversity. For the Stoics, discipline transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth and ensures that actions align with one's values and purpose. It's this disciplined approach that helps us navigate challenges and emerge stronger, making it a cornerstone of Stoic resilience and leadership. Number 5. Justice and ethical responsibility. In the framework of Stoic thought, justice is not just a matter of legality, but an embodiment of fairness and ethical behavior. It's a principle deeply intertwined with our responsibility to others and our commitment to living in harmony with our values. For the Stoics, justice extends beyond the mere application of laws. It encompasses the pursuit of fairness, the adherence to ethical standards, and the cultivation of a virtuous character. Consider Marcus Aurelius, whose Meditations often reflect on the concept of justice as a central tenet of his philosophy. He wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This quote highlights the Stoic view that justice involves responding to wrongs, not with retribution, but with a commitment to personal virtue and ethical behavior. For Marcus, justice is about maintaining one's integrity and acting in accordance with one's principles, regardless of the actions of others. The life of Cato the Younger provides a vivid example of Stoic justice in action. Cato's unwavering adherence to his moral convictions, even in the face of severe political adversity, demonstrates a profound commitment to ethical responsibility. His resistance to Julius Caesar and his ultimate choice to end his life, rather than live under what he perceived as unjust rule, reflect the Stoic ideal of upholding justice through personal sacrifice. Cato's legacy illustrates that true justice often requires standing firm in one's principles and making difficult choices for the greater good. Seneca, in his writings, frequently explores the theme of justice, emphasizing that ethical responsibility should guide our decisions and actions. His letters to Lucilius and essays highlight the importance of fairness and integrity in our interactions with others. Seneca's approach to justice is grounded in the belief that our actions should be guided by a commitment to ethical standards rather than mere self-interest or convenience. His teachings encourage us to act with compassion, fairness, and respect towards others, reinforcing the idea that justice is a cornerstone of a virtuous life. Another historical figure who exemplifies Stoic justice is the Roman Emperor Trajan. Known for his fair and effective governance, Trajan's reign is often noted for its emphasis on social welfare and the fair administration of justice. He implemented reforms that improved the legal system and addressed the needs of the less fortunate, demonstrating how justice involves not only personal virtue, but also a commitment to the well-being of the community. Trajan's efforts to ensure fair treatment and to promote the common good align with the Stoic view of justice as a fundamental aspect of leadership and governance. Justice, in the Stoic sense, is inherently linked to our ethical responsibilities. It requires us to act with fairness and integrity, ensuring that our actions contribute to the common good and reflect our core values. For the Stoics, justice is not merely about adhering to laws, but about embodying virtues in all aspects of life. It involves a commitment to treating others with respect and ensuring that our actions align with our principles. Embracing Stoic justice means making decisions based on fairness and ethical considerations rather than personal gain or external pressures. It involves recognizing our responsibilities to others and striving to contribute positively to the world around us. By integrating justice into our daily lives, we align our actions with our values, fostering a sense of harmony and integrity that enriches both our personal lives and our interactions with others. Through these historical examples and Stoic teachings, it is clear that justice and ethical responsibility are integral to a virtuous life. By upholding principles of fairness and integrity, we not only honor the Stoic ideals, but also contribute to a more just and harmonious world. Embracing justice in its true sense involves a commitment to ethical behavior, a dedication to personal virtue, and a responsibility to act in the best interest of the community. Number 6. wisdom through learning. In the Stoic tradition, wisdom isn't a static prize you win, but a continual process of growth and discovery. It's about seeing every experience, be it triumph or failure, as a chance to learn and evolve. The journey toward wisdom requires a relentless pursuit of knowledge, self-reflection, and the application of insights to our daily lives. Marcus Aurelius encapsulates this idea in his Meditations, where he emphasizes that wisdom is shaped by our thoughts and perceptions. He suggests that the universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. This implies that wisdom is dynamic, evolving with our understanding and experiences. For Marcus, wisdom involves actively engaging with the world, reflecting on our experiences, and continually refining our views. Consider the life of Leonardo da Vinci, whose relentless pursuit of knowledge and understanding mirrors the Stoic ideal of lifelong learning. Da Vinci's notebooks are a testament to his insatiable curiosity and commitment to learning across diverse fields, from anatomy and engineering to art and mechanics. His constant sketching, experimentation, and exploration were not just about accumulating facts, but about deeply engaging with the nature of things and refining his skills. Da Vinci's approach to wisdom was embodied in his practice of learning through observation and experimentation. He didn't see his mistakes as failures, but as integral steps in the learning process. His famous statement, "Learning never exhausts the mind," reflects a deep understanding that wisdom grows through persistent inquiry and the application of knowledge. Each mistake or new discovery was an opportunity to gain deeper insights and improve his craft. Embracing wisdom through learning involves actively seeking out new knowledge, reflecting on our experiences, and applying what we learn to improve ourselves and our actions. It's about cultivating a mindset of curiosity and openness, recognizing that every encounter has the potential to teach us something valuable. This ongoing process of intellectual engagement and self-examination aligns with the Stoic view of wisdom as an active and evolving journey. Ultimately, wisdom through learning means committing to a path of continuous growth. It involves integrating the lessons we learn into our lives, refining our understanding, and striving to make thoughtful, informed decisions. By dedicating ourselves to this journey, we enhance our ability to navigate life's complexities with insight and integrity, aligning our actions with our values and purpose. Number 7. Emotional control. Emotional control is a crucial element of navigating life's complexities with poise and clarity. It involves the ability to maintain composure and make thoughtful decisions, even under stress. This aspect of Stoicism emphasizes that true strength lies not in being unaffected by emotions, but in managing them effectively to achieve reasoned outcomes. Take the example of Abraham Lincoln during the American Civil War. Lincoln's presidency was marked by significant personal and national turmoil. Despite facing intense pressures and profound personal losses, such as the death of his young son Willie, Lincoln exemplified remarkable emotional control. His steadiness allowed him to lead the country through its darkest hours with wisdom and empathy. Lincoln's emotional resilience was evident in his ability to stay calm and focused despite the immense stress and sorrow he experienced. His measured responses and thoughtful decision-making were crucial for maintaining national unity and guiding the country through the crisis. His leadership, characterized by composure and reflection, showcases how managing one's emotions can positively impact leadership and decision-making. Emotional control involves recognizing when emotions arise and understanding their influence on our actions. By staying aware of our feelings without being overwhelmed, we can respond more thoughtfully and maintain effective problem-solving. Another key practice for emotional control is mindfulness. By staying present and focused on the moment, we can mitigate the effects of stress and anxiety. This practice helps us observe our emotional reactions without being consumed by them, facilitating more deliberate and balanced responses. Additionally, cognitive reframing is an effective tool for emotional control. Adjusting our perspective on situations allows us to shift our emotional responses. For example, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles can help transform frustration into motivation and resilience. Regular self-reflection is essential for developing emotional control. By examining our experiences and reactions, we gain insight into our emotional patterns and triggers. This self-awareness enables us to make conscious adjustments and improve our ability to manage our emotions effectively. Ultimately, emotional control is about mastering our reactions rather than denying our feelings. It ensures that our emotions support our actions and decisions rather than control them. Through this mastery, we achieve a deeper sense of inner peace and resilience, allowing us to handle life's challenges with composure and grace. Number 8. Acting now. The principle of acting now underscores the importance of seizing the present moment to drive action and achieve results. It's about recognizing that the present is the only time we truly control and using it effectively rather than waiting for external validation or perfect conditions. An instructive example from ancient history is the story of Plato's Academy and the decisive actions of its founder, Plato himself. In ancient Athens, Plato established his academy around 387 BCE, a pioneering institution of higher learning that sought to advance philosophical inquiry and education. What is remarkable about Plato's initiative is not just the establishment of the academy itself, but his proactive approach to educational reform and intellectual engagement. At a time when philosophical thought was often confined to informal gatherings and individual mentorship, Plato took immediate action to create a formalized space for learning and discourse. Instead of waiting for external support or the perfect conditions for his philosophical endeavors, Plato acted on his vision by creating a dedicated institution where students could explore ideas and engage in critical thinking. The academy became a hub for intellectual development and debate, influencing the course of Western philosophy for centuries. Plato's decision to act on his ideas without delay demonstrated a profound commitment to his ideals and a recognition of the urgency in advancing philosophical education. Plato's establishment of the academy illustrates the principle of acting now by showing how decisive action can lead to lasting impact. By taking immediate steps to institutionalize his philosophical work, Plato not only achieved his goals but also contributed to the broader intellectual tradition. His example emphasizes the power of acting decisively in the present moment to create opportunities for growth and progress. The principle of acting now involves making timely decisions and taking concrete steps towards goals, regardless of external conditions or internal uncertainties. It requires a proactive mindset and the courage to act on one's convictions. Plato's establishment of the academy serves as a reminder that immediate action, even in the face of challenges, can lead to significant and enduring achievements. By embracing the principle of acting now, we align our actions with our values and objectives, creating a sense of purpose and momentum. Plato's example demonstrates how decisive action in the present can shape the future, highlighting the importance of seizing opportunities and making meaningful contributions to our fields of interest. Join us by subscribing Stoic Rules for daily Stoicism videos.